Join me today as I put the Osprey Exos 58 against the Atom Packs Prospector EP60. Let's get straight into it. If you're already a backpacker, then you know how crucial it is to have a good backpack. And here today we'll be taking a look at two of the most popular choices. On my left here we have the Osprey Exos 58, and on my right we have the Atom Packs Prospector EP60. Both of these backpacks have gained quite a cult following by outdoor enthusiasts, and for good reason. So without further ado, let's take a deep dive into these and find out which one would be right for you. So we'll start with the Exos 58 from Osprey. The best thing is Osprey's AirSpeed back system. It's a trampoline back, keeps the bag off your back and allows for good ventilation. Very rarely get a sweaty back when you're wearing this one. It's a slightly watered down version from what you'll find on the Atmos, which is a bag that I used to have. Carried this on the West Highland Way and it was very comfortable. A fair decent bit of padding on the straps, I'd say. You've obviously got your load lifters, which is very handy. Basically what that does is it pulls the weight in against your back, keeps your centre of gravity right. So to adjust the back system on the Osprey, you just unclick from this little slot here, and happens on both sides, and then you can just move the bag up and down. You do have hip belt pockets, which are a pretty decent size. The only thing I find with all hip pockets is they always seem to be just a little bit behind you. It doesn't sort of retain its shape. There's one sternum strap with whistle, and as you'll see up on the top there is a H2O, so it will take a water bladder. It just feeds in through this little slot here. On the side we have the usual crisscross webbing that you get on Osprey bags, sort of molly loops for being able to hook extra stuff on the outside of the bag. One of my most favourite things about the Exos is this big elasticated pocket on the back, which actually gives you a lot more storage. Handy for putting your wet coat in. There is a little drain hole on the bottom which allows that to drain without it going onto the inside of your bag. The other thing that's good about the Osprey is it does have this stow and go system for anyone that uses trekking poles. So you can put the trekking pole through this part and cinch it down. Then it's got the same loop on the bottom here. It's got quite a sizable lid which allows for a lot of storage. It's got a big zip on the back there, and then on the inside of the lid, this part here, which has got a zipper and a little key holder as well, and you can fit a lot of stuff inside there. It's a great pocket. You can actually leave this clamshell lid behind and take the bag off the bag altogether, and then you've got this flap that comes over which you can click in the same as you would do with the lid, and as you can see it seals the bag up just fine, so you don't always need to take that with you. So that's about it for the outside of the bag. Then on the inside of the bag we've got this pull cord here that works really well. Clip which you can click into there, make it smaller. Also, like I said before, there is a bladder pouch there, and it's just one big compartment. The 58 litres that they claim is including the clamshell lid, the inside, and also what you can stuff into this big kangaroo pouch on the front, I like to call it. But yeah, I mean, it's an excellent bag. Weighs 1.3 kilograms, and the bag is made from 100 denier high tenacity ripstock. So as you can imagine, it's pretty tough. That's a look at the Osprey Exos 58. Now let's have a look at the Atom Pack. Just a brief interruption, guys. If you could head down into the comments section, let me know any questions that you have on the bags. Don't forget to give us a like and share the video with anyone that may be interested. Thanks a lot. So this is my Atom Pack Prospector EP60. Obviously 60 being a 60 litre pack, and much like the Osprey, that's including the side pockets, and there is no lid on this one. And again, we've got this big pocket on the front. So if you don't know about Atom Packs, they're an English company based in Cumbria in the Lake District, and they're what you'd know as a cottage brand. So all their bags are made in-house using top quality materials, and they also do customised bags where you can choose the colour of the accents on here, the colour of this, the side straps colours. You can change the panels on the side. You can have the main part of the bag a certain colour and the sides a different colour. Different strappings on the top. You can choose to have hip pockets or no hip pockets, and also you can choose underneath here. There's another big stuff pocket, which is great for putting your rubbish into, or whatever else you want to use it. In the back of the bag, there's a tough plastic piece with an aluminium flat that runs up. And what you do when you get the bag is you mould it to the shape of your back so that the bag sits nicely against where you are. I don't know if you can see that from there, but it's got the shape of my back in it, so it's not completely flat. Now, what you don't get on these bags is any sort of like air system like the AirScape. So you can get a bit of a sweaty back, but I've done a couple of long hikes in this now and I've not found my back to get too sweaty, so that's good. As you can see, it's much narrower than the Exos, even though it's got 2 litre more capacity. The straps are pretty much the same padding as the Exos has got. It's got the load lifters the same, and you've also got one sternum strap with whistle. So you can buy this bag with or without the hip belt pockets. I think they're about £24 each. They do offer a really nice pocket in there, which is good. They've got a weather sealed zip on as well. They can just click on and clip off. They've got a bit of elastic on the back and a couple of hooks, so you can take them on and off when you want to. The hip belt you can remove completely if you don't want it on there, and it has got a little bit of lumbar padding in the small of your back, which keeps it comfortable. Like I say, I've carried this on a couple of long hikes now and I've found it to be very comfortable. You've got like a dual adjustment on the front. You can really cinch it in over your hips, make it really comfortable. Going around to the side of the bag, we've got the same sort of zigzag compression straps that the Osprey's got. And again, 2 very big side stretch pockets, one on each side. So this is identical on both sides of this bag. On the front of the bag, more of this very stretchy elastic. These materials are stretch Dyneema, so yeah, very tough and hard wearing. So coming round to the top of the bag, I chose to have this Y strap on the top, so if I wanted to I could put something on top of the bag as well. So if you wanted to put your tent up there, or one of those concertina sleep mats on the top. And on the side you've also got these side clips that you can undo, one there. And in the bag is a roll top, 2 poppers, and then you're into the main compartment of the bag. I've got this stuff full of actual camping stuff. Just to give you an idea, as you saw the bag there, it was actually rolled down to one of its smallest it can go. And in here I've got a Nemo pillow, I've got my Thermarest Neo Air X Firm, the Helinox ground chair, bag of my food. Then I've got my Durston X Mid 2, my cook set, which I've got a video for on my channel, gas canister, my Sea to Summit towel, my Flex Towel pump for blowing up my air mattress, water bottle, couple of Sea to Summit cups. Love these things, they're great. The bag was only full to, well, about here. So you've got all this extra space. As long as you can get 2 full rolls, then everything should be fine inside. So that's the inside of the bag. Like the Exos bag, it is just one big compartment. It has got a little holder in there to clip your water bladder to, should you use one. But other than that, it's just a simple bag really. So all you do to roll it up is clip those clips in. Then it's just a case of rolling down the top of the bag and then coming down to the side there, clipping the clips in. And the Atom Pack comes in at 965 grams and has a load capacity of 19 kilograms. Though I'd probably try and keep that more to sort of 14 or 15, just because something can carry it, doesn't mean you should. Obviously being a lightweight pack, I mean it's incredibly light. The Exos is light, don't get me wrong, at 1.3 kilograms, but you can definitely feel the difference. And I absolutely love this pack. So the side pockets have a 5 litre capacity. The front pocket is 4 litres, and it's just all really made of proper durable materials. So there's just a quick look at those two really popular packs. Very hard to say which one's best. I mean, you can't beat the comfort of the back on the Osprey. It is fantastic, but it is very bulbous at the bottom. Sometimes not the most comfortable to carry because it's wide. If you're trying to use your trekking poles, you do find that your elbows hit the side of the bags, but like I say, it's never bothered me. This is obviously, you can see, much narrower and taller. Doesn't look taller at the moment, but it is taller. And it just seems to carry really nicely, even without that back system. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed that little look into these two packs anyway. They're both fantastic. Obviously, price-wise, there is a big difference. And it all depends on whether you want to pay the premium to have a handmade sort of cottage-style bag. The Exos retails for about £160. And the base model of the Atom Packs comes in at £295, and I think it's somewhere around £335 for a custom pack. So yeah, neither of them I would say were cheap budget bags by any stretch, but there is a definite price increase on the Atom Pack. When you receive it, you do see why it's that bit more expensive than your mass-produced Osprey. Anyway, I'll leave the video here. Hope you've got something from this little quick look round, two of the most popular bags in the backpacking market. Sure, you'll see me in the trail soon with one of these two.